There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town. From the river to the ocean, it goes the whole world round. That spring of water goes the whole world round. There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around, a simple song.
Oh man, but all the battles, oh man, but again today. Oh man, but all the battles, oh man, but again today. He'd do anything you ask him in the name of the USA.
Save a can of bacon grease, soak a bowl of beans, chop a yellow onion, wash it good off the greens. Sip a little soda, some powder in the meal, pour in the buttermilk to get the right feel. It's hot water, cold water, doesn't really matter. Don't work too hard, mixing up the batter. It's a hot corn, cold corn, friends and relations, sitting at the table at the cornbread nation. Now, up in Kentucky.
The small Appalachian town of Bristol has had a big impact on the history of popular music. Bristol was the site of what has come to be known as the Big Bang of country music. Back in 1927, Ralph Peer came down from Camden, New Jersey to record for the Victor Talking Machine Company. The musicians who showed up for these Bristol sessions included the Stonemans, Blind Alfred Reed, Jimmy Rogers, and from nearby Mesa Springs, Virginia, A.P. Carter and the Carter family. This Mountain Stage special celebrates the 80th birthday of the Bristol Sessions.
This is an area of the country where things kind of fermented. They kind of, all the elements came together of country music, you know, the British Isles music and the music from the slaves and, you know, all the immigrant groups. And American Indian stuff is in there too, to an extent. And all that kind of had a place to sort of stand still and sort of ferment like a you know, alcoholic beverage. And it came out really good wine.
Storms out on the ocean, heavens may cease to be, this world may lose its motion if I prove false to thee. When I was young and in my prime, I left my home in Caroline. Now all I do is sigh and pine. They don't write songs like they used to. Sigh and pine for the dear old folks I left behind. I've got the Blue Ridge Mountain Blues, gonna stand right here and sing. Every night we'd practice on the front porch. We'd sing Somebody's Waiting for Me every night. Sang it as loud as we could, Daddy would say, because we only had one microphone. And Mama made us feed sack dresses, and the boys had bibbed overalls with little old handkerchiefs around their neck and little old straw hats. And we went down there and he said, and ladies and gentlemen, the Stoneman family. Then we went out there and somebody hollered, "Swinger, Ma, swinger," and we came off with the prize. 62 weeks on television we got. We didn't even have a television.
Going where there's no depression, to the lovely land that's free from care.
The Carter family came where we live. It's called Poor Valley, and it came by that name, Honest. I mean, it's the people that bought the records were just as poor as they were, you know, or sitting at a radio on Saturday night and listening to the music. I mean, you know, I think they shared a bond. I think the bond was poverty.
Well, Granny, she sold out cheap, and they moved out west of Pineville to a farm where big Richland River winds. And I bet they danced in a jig, and they laughed and sang a new song. Who said we'd never leave Harlan alive?
Never saw it coming. I admit I can be naive. I get the picture now. Yeah, I'm forced to believe I was plainly delusional. Imagined all I felt and heard, none of it was real. Not a smile, a touch, or word.
It seemed like it comes more natural here. I don't know why, but it's just, I call it mountain music, or I like to call it old-time mountain music, and just come right out of these mountains. Pretty Polly, okay. I had another in mind, but if you want to hear Pretty Polly, you'll hear it Pretty Polly. Polly, pretty Polly, would you take me unkind? Polly,